Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Yusniel Alfonso makes his big league debut right after this. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Here's the first pitch to him. Steve Cook comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Roll, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Alfonso has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now. Stepping.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Come on now. Here we go.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Steve Cook.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Down the third baseline. Andujar brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Miguel Andujar.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Yankees, number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Now a double play ball here, is it? He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Chris Owings is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Owings.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The New York Yankees posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Luis Severino gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Andrew Bechtold will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 6, Andrew Bechtold. Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 11, Steve Cook.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Adam Duvall is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Adam Duvall.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Pablo Lopez takes home the win. So that just about... Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. Yusniel Alfonso makes his much anticipated debut next. Paul McMillan, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Steve Cook.
Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Alfonso has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now. Stepping in,
Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I need you right here, one time.
This is line to left,
That one out,
and
boy.
that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming to you.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza.
Junior.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Digging in now, Steve Cook. He picked up his first career hit in his last debut.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big changes everything.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now 5-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Striding into the box, number 19. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Isaac Paredes.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Steve Cook will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Hey, now, here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Norris has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
All right, one time, right
now
here.
the 0-2. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Barrera on 3rd. Cook at 2nd with 2 gone.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Ready with another 0-2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Hard hit ball to 2nd.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Throw on to 1st, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men.
Come on.
Now batting, Steve Cook. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Cook.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Still only 1 out in the inning.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into 2nd safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Tarek Skubal enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
87. Tarek Skubal.
So now to the plate, Steven Souza.
Right fielder.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a look and a throw back to 2nd. And he'll dive back in. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next.
Gomes.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. All 1's the count.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field.
You're going,
Bonifacio's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nationals on top, 14-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Tigers. Number 50, Travis Damaris.
Swinging a soft liner.
Two.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Washington Nationals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Patrick Corbin earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please